the Trojans now will go from just outside the UCLA 40. Yule turnover shows up early in the ball game. It's Marcus Allen. Big hole. Inside the 30, down to the 28. Roy Foster, the guard, opened the door for him. John Mazur is your sophomore quarterback, young left-hander. Todd Spencer is the fullback, only a sophomore. There's the man, Marcus Allen. John Kamana is out of Hawaii. Jeff Simmons, you remember, some of you, I am sure, the big game he had against Oklahoma. It's first down, Southern California at the UCLA 28. Bruins up there with a six-man front. They take it inside to Spencer, the fullback. And he's inside the 25, inside the 24. Mosbar is a tackle at 275 for the Trojans. Matthews a guard at 260. The center is Slayton at 250 pounds. Roy Foster, good one, 265. Daryl Moore it is at 260, a junior. And Fred Cornwell, who was the hero of the Oklahoma game, at 234. He's only caught one other pass this season. It's Allen. And Marcus Allen is to the 20. They'll be looking at third down and about 2. The defensive unit for UCLA, Gary, Morgan, Eatman, Clemens, Butler, Montgomery, Gordon. You might find any of those along the front line with Turner, Lang, Sullivan, and Rogers in the defensive secondary. And you also will see Tom Sullivan, safety man, come up and play line support quite a bit. Third down and 2. As Southern California is trying to cash in on a UCLA turnover in the first quarter of play. They took the ball just outside the Bruin 40 after Townsell's fumble. Mazur gives the ball to Allen, a seal block on the left side. He is hit by Sullivan at the 15. He tumbles down at the 10. It's another Southern California first down.
Southern Cal offensive line is known to be very, very physical, and Keith, is very obvious on this first possession. They are controlling, not allowing any penetration, but give Simmons, the wide receiver, the key block that sprung Allen into the secondary.
Some of the remarkable statistics for Allen. We noted about the 2,000. You can see he's number 1 in the country, averaging over 212 yards a game. He's had a year for the historian. First down from just outside the 10. Mazur puts it in the air. Simmons is over there, and he can't hold onto the ball. Mike Durden was with him, but it looked to me like he just flat dropped it. He got a penalty flag.
Simmons pushed off, Keith. The one thing we talked about the other day, Simmons goes in and pushes off the defensive back, and that is illegal. Let's watch it again. Simmons, number 29, is going to go down on the defensive back. He cannot use his hands. He knows that a pass has been called. He must avoid the receiver. Now, let's watch it. See him push off his hands just a little bit. The pass was incomplete, but it's a 15-yard penalty, Keith, and loss of down.
Charlie Moffitt, the referee.
Mike Durden was the defensive back in the ball game at that time, number 29.
Offensive pass interference. Loss of down. Second down.
So the Bruins, having bad luck bite them, now get a break as Simmons uses his hands. Watch him. He comes down, just simply puts his hands on Durden and gives him a shove, and he got the flag right there. Flag was on the ground before the ball got there.
Don't see that call too often, Keith.
It's second down just outside the 25. Marcus Allen. Bruins get him short of the 20 at the 21. 12 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Carl Morgan, nose guard out of Houma, Louisiana for UCLA, a 239-pound junior, made that stop, and the Bruin coaches like him.
They certainly do. They feel that he hasn't gotten the publicity that Chica has gotten, but number 40, Morgan, you can see that he's coming inside. Mosbar, number 63, is trying to scoop block him, but Morgan just continues and gets involved in the play along with some teammates.
From the 21, it is third down. They have to go inside the 1 for a first down. So they need about 20 for a first down, 21 for a touchdown. Mazur going to put it up. He goes leaping to the corner, and the pass is incomplete, intended for number 19 for Southern California. Timmy Ware, a freshman out of Compton. And Ware's presence in the ball game, he's a speedster, and it's surprised me a little bit to see him in so soon. So now, the Trojans will settle in for the field goal try.
I think we should mention that UCLA came with a blitz. Mesa didn't have quite enough time to load up and throw the ball accurately to the receiver.
38-yard attempt for Steve Jordan. From this distance, he's 3 out of 4 this season. Plenty of leg on it, and it is good. So the Trojans come away with some points, and that's a very important thing. At 11:36 to go in the first quarter, the Bruins fumble it, the Trojans get 3 and lead 3-0.
At Geico Auto Insurance, we handle your claim quickly, so you don't have to bum a ride to work. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Oh, I didn't want mail.
You don't have to sacrifice service to save money. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Size 8?
Last pair.
This is from that guy right over there. Can't blame the guy for trying.
The cold-filtered cool of Miller Genuine Draft. Never miss a genuine opportunity.
Question: can Imodium really change your life? Well, you might still find yourself trapped in the bathroom, pulling into every rest stop, stuck on the sidelines, or having one of those days when you just can't leave the house. Isn't it time to feel like you again? Imodium AD safely, gently relieves diarrhea, often in just one dose. Imodium AD, restore yourself.
Are you tired of overnighters that don't go over well? Or extra beds that take an extra set of hands just to set up? Then the Aero Extra Bed in a Minute is your dream come true. This amazing premium quality airbed automatically inflates itself, turning any room into a bedroom in just 1 minute. There's no hand pump, no foot pump, no pumping at all. Just plug it in, push the button, and the patented built-in pump instantly inflates the Aero bed in just 1 minute. It's so easy, it even unrolls itself. So BYOB, bring your own bed on vacation, on business trips, in your camper, on your boat, or even keep a spare in your car trunk. It's like sleeping on air, anytime, anywhere, even every night. The AeroBed gives you the same comfort and support of premium mattresses at only a fraction of the cost, with luxury features like the exclusive adjustable support sleep system and the one-touch comfort control that instantly adjusts the bed from soft to firm while you stay in bed. Plus, the AeroBed deflates in about 5 seconds for easy storage, using 80% less space than a rollaway bed. The Aero Extra Bed in a Minute is non-allergenic and easy to clean. And best of all, it uses all your standard size linens. Your AeroBed comes complete with the attached electric airflow pump, the one-touch comfort controls, and patented quick-release deflation valve, all for just 4 easy payments of only $33. But listen to this, if you call within the next 30 minutes, we'll take off an entire payment. Through this special television offer, you'll receive the AeroBed for just 3 easy payments of $33. Plus, as a special bonus, we'll give you this convenient carrying bag absolutely free. Call the toll-free number right now to get Imaginaire's Aero Extra Bed in a Minute sleep system, plus the free carrying bag, all for just 3 easy payments of $33, plus shipping and handling. You can use your credit card or pay by check right over the phone. Turn any room into a bedroom in just 1 minute with the Aero Extra Bed in a Minute from Imaginaire. Call the toll-free number on your screen now.
We pick up the action with 10:09 to go in the first quarter, and USC has the ball on their own 30-yard line, still leading 3-0.
So Southern California from the 30 now at 10:09 to go in the first quarter and leading 3-0. See what the Bruins do with their defense. They've got a 5-man front up there. Now here comes Sullivan up along the line as support. That gives them a 7-man. Now he drops off. They dance around a lot. Mazur steps back to throw. Good protection. Loops it downfield. Great catch downfield by Timmy White. UCLA man was in front of him, seemingly had an opportunity to knock it away, but White comes down with it for 16 yards.
Right behind the offense. You can see exactly that Mazur has plenty of time, and that lets him make a careful, perfect throw over the head to Turner, Sullivan, right in the hands of Timmy White, number 6, who's one of the fine receivers of Southern Cal. Got a great burst of speed, and you can see right there, good concentration.
At the 46, it is a first down for Southern California. The fullback, Spencer. And Spencer close to midfield. His daddy was a fellow named Thad Spencer, whom I remember seeing some time back as a very fine heavyweight boxer.
Spencer has given Southern Cal a little bit of a new dimension. He's a former tailback, incidentally, that has moved to fullback. He's picked up on his blocking, but he gives an extra threat to the Southern Cal offense to take some of the pressure off of Marcus Allen.
He gained 4. Second down and 6 at midfield for the Trojans. Allen. Up the middle he goes, and it looks like somebody reached 27, it was, reached in there and grabbed him by the ankle. Blanchard Montgomery, the inside linebacker from Northridge, California. But Allen gets enough for a Southern California first down at the UCLA 43. Allen now with 36 yards on 5 carries. Came into the game with 2,123.
Isn't that a fantastic statistic?
The fullback Spencer with the ball. He's close to the 40 for about 3 yards.
UCLA's defense is still trying to make something happen. They're moving with 4 down linemen, trying to get some penetration. Southern Cal offensive line has been too successful and effective so far.
Allen. And Marcus Allen is caught behind the line of scrimmage. Momentum gets him back to the line of scrimmage. It was Blanchard Montgomery, number 27, making the stop for the Bruins.
Blanchard Montgomery is one of the fine young linebackers. And incidentally, Keith, he was a running back. But he weighs 227, has 4.6 speed. They expect if they're going to win this ball game, he's got to have an outstanding game. He is key for the defense for UCLA.
Timmy Ware is back in the lineup now for Southern California. Malcolm Moore, number 22, is the wide man to the top. And White to the bottom. And Mazur stands up, looks at Moore, throws. It is intercepted by Tom Sullivan. Great anticipation by Sullivan.
I've never seen better timing by a safety man. As receiver, Moore is going right across the middle. You're going to see the safety. Watch him come from behind. Right in front of the ball. He's a great football player, Sullivan. He's already had 10 interceptions this year. That's his 11th.
And so the Bruins get the ball back at their own 34.
Feel the power of a business opportunity that could change your life forever. Get into a wholesale distribution business of your own with no direct selling on your part. Feel the power of becoming a wholesale distributor for Worldwide Phone Card Corporation. Work part-time or full-time. Get the power. Worldwide Phone Card Corporation has a patent-pending invention you and only you can monopolize on this unbeatable business opportunity. Get the power. Be in an easy, all-cash business. Be in your own business with the support of Worldwide Phone Card Corporation. Call 1-800-293-7949. Take the power. This is a fun, exciting, and very lucrative business. Availability in your area may be limited. Call 1-800-293-7949. Be the power. Call 1-800-293-7949 for a free brochure. As we rejoin the action, USC forced UCLA to punt on their next possession, and the Trojans now have the ball on their own 9-yard line, leading 3-0, with 6:21 left in the first quarter.
So it's 6:21 to go in the first quarter. The Trojans go to work. It goes to Marcus Allen, as you figured it would. And a penalty flag is thrown. Up around the 13. There's your correct score out of Ann Arbor today. Jeff Simmons might have been the guilty man here. He might have clipped Jimmy Turner.
He did, Keith. And one thing that Southern Cal is being forced to do with this 8-man front, their flanker, as we listen to the penalty.
That's holding call, not a clip.
Watch 29. He still blocks him from behind. You can watch him. 35, Turner is up. And you can, well, he grabs him with his left hand. He's blocking from the rear. So he could call either one.
You have your druthers on that call.
They'll let use of hands on the offense. First down.
I was trying to make the point that the 8-man front forces the flanker to block the man up on the line of scrimmage, not release down the field as he would normally do against a 7-man front.
There's the officiating crew for today's ball game, and they're good ones. Been around a long time, all of them. It's first down and 14 from about the 5. Allen out of the end zone. He comes up to the 8, and the Bruins get him there. Number 99, Clemens, Carl Morgan, number 40, Martin Moss, number 55. And there's an upset today as the Louisville Cardinals jump on Southern Mississippi, giving the Golden Eagles their first loss. And in the third quarter, SMU ineligible for the Cotton Bowl, leading Arkansas 12-7. It was a little swing pass that Arkansas's quarterback Tom Jones tried from the 11, picked off by the Ponies, and they stepped in for the go-ahead score. Second down and about 11. Ball is on the 8. Asia gives the ball to Allen. Allen fumbles the football. UCLA has got it. The Trojans turn it over. Mike Gurdon comes up with the ball.
Keith, it appeared that Marcus Allen, because of penetration in the backfield, tried to make his cut and his faulty ball handling. You can see that Mesa doesn't get the ball out to him, but Marcus was breaking away from him, trying to go to the open area, and that's what caused the fumble. 29, Durden recovers.
And the football belongs to UCLA at the Southern California 11. So we are getting turnovers. That's 3 of them in the ball game. And Southern California's 3-0 lead now in some jeopardy as Ramsey sets the Bruins. Stands up. Loops it to the corner. No, included for, let's see, Townsell, 26, and defending Joe Turner. The ball was just an inch too high.
See, that's one of the toughest patterns to defend against on the goal line. We call it the fade pattern, where the receiver just goes out and fades to the end zone line, and the passer lays it up.
Townsell comes out of the ball game now. And Willie Curran goes in for UCLA. Second down from the Trojan 11. Whiteman again shifts over. Ramsey gives to Nelson. Nelson on a sweep, cuts it back inside. He's got a touchdown, UCLA. Yard run by Kevin Nelson behind the block of Bruno, and the Bruins have the lead. The extra point try. Johnson, Norm Johnson, knuckleballs it up there, and it is good. At 5:05 to play in the first quarter.
Burger King has 2 groovy chicken club sandwiches. The juicy BK Broiler Club is out of sight. The tasty original chicken club is dynamite. Both with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. So hustle on down. Burger King. Got the urge?
Procter & Gamble proudly announces triumph over tooth decay for everyone, everywhere.
Crest is accepted by the American Dental Association.
Crest, the fluoride toothpaste.
Look, Mom! Look, Mom! Look, Mom! Look, Mommy! It could be the Crest.
Triumph over tooth decay for everyone, everywhere.
Could be the Crest.
ESPN the magazine. Stuart Scott wants the fleece. Booyah! Stuart, only brand new subscribers get the free fleece.
Everyone wants our warm, roomy fleece pullover. It's free with your paid subscription to ESPN the magazine.
Maybe you want to take out another subscription.
Call now for ESPN the magazine. Get 26 issues, a year's worth for just $1 an issue. And your fleece pullover is free. 1-800-948-3737.
Just to be close to you, girl.
When words are not enough.
Turn off the lights and let's get
Say it with body and soul.
Come on to me, baby, like a never distant love.
Presenting the Body and Soul Collection. 24 love songs. Get Body and Soul on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes for just $19.99. Order with your credit card and get a free album featuring Marvin Gaye. That's 3 albums of sensual music for $19.99. You'll hear great artists like Jeffrey Osborne, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, Patti LaBelle. Then audition other Body and Soul albums. Satisfaction guaranteed.
I believe in miracles. Love's a miracle.
Remember, use your credit card and get 3 albums for just $19.99.
Call 1-800-851-2233 to order Body and Soul for only $19.99. Use your credit card and receive a free 3rd album. That's 1-800-851-2233. Or send check or money order to Body and Soul, Department 4, Richmond, Virginia, 23280.
Tonight on ESPN at 8, the WNBA All-Star Game. At 10, Baseball Tonight, and at 11, SportsCenter wraps up the entire night's action. On ESPN2 at 7:30, the Tour de France continues. At 8, it's NFL Tonight, and at 11, MLS Extra Time, plus scores and news on the bottom line. And on ESPN Classic at 8, SportsCenter profiles the Golden Bear. At 9, the 86 Ball Classic, and at 11, Classic Sports Reporters. Do you have all the ESPN networks?
You're watching ESPN Classic. We pick up the action at the beginning of the second quarter with UCLA leading 7-3. USC has been hurting themselves with penalties and faces a 2nd down and 26 from their own 42-yard line.
The football is on the UCLA 42 with the Bruins leading by a score of 7-3. Trojans have just been involved in a series of mistakes. Mazur's pass is away for Moore. It is incomplete, out of bounds. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The Washington State game has just gotten underway a few minutes ago up in Seattle. They had a 1:30 kickoff scheduled up there, and Vern Lundquist is there to keep us apprised of what's going on. And there will be some scoreboard watching in both stadiums today. You can be sure of that. Major now is 3 out of 7 for 24 yards with 1 interception. Interception by Tom Sullivan. Neil Delacono, a freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is the outside linebacker now for UCLA, replacing Clemens. Mazur gives the ball to Allen. Penalty flag is thrown by the referee again as Allen is reversing his field and breaking free on the sidelines. A big gain, short of the 1st down, but let's wait and see about the penalty. Procedure. Trojan. In this possession, that is what, the fourth penalty, Mike? 4 times they've been flagged in this one possession.
Well, let's look at the stats for the first quarter. The surprising thing is the amount of yardage rushing. 100 yards. At that rate, they would be rushing for 400 yards against the fine UCLA defense. But UCLA offense and defense really is having problems, Keith. Only 1 first down. I'd say it's been all
on the offense.
All Southern Cal in the first quarter.
3rd down as they back them up 5 more. The football going back to the 46. They need 30 yards for a first down on the 3rd down play coming up. Frazier goes over the middle with it. He gets Timmy White. White can't get loose. He's short of the first down as he is decked hard at the 41. Mike Durden made the hit for the Bruins, and it brings up 4th down for USC and the punt.
Good defensive play by UCLA, conceding the short pass, defending against the long, forcing the punt.
Tom Sullivan goes back as the deep man for UCLA with Dave Pryor in to do the kicking. Sullivan, the sure-handed safety man for UCLA. Snap is on the money. Pryor hangs it way up in the air, trying to kill it deep. And they can't do it. Comes out to the 20 as the ball took a big bounce. Trojans couldn't get a handle on it, and you've got a penalty flag. I wonder how high Hayden Fry is going to jump.
Well, Hayden deserves some success. He's a hard worker. He's paid his dues. He's a longtime friend of mine. I coached him. Keith,
penalty is against UCLA here, Frank.
And it's a personal foul, and that's an automatic first down.
USC's had the ball for about 10 or 12 minutes, it seems to me, in this possession. They've had it a long time because of the succession of penalties. Charlie Moffitt.
Unless it was
personal foul on the defense, still 4th down.
Well, I'm wrong. Still 4th down. They've had it over 7 minutes in this possession. The football now is located at the UCLA 27. It is 4th down and 12 for the first down. And they're going to go for the field goal. The ball will be spotted at the 34. The kick is in the air by Jordan. And it is good. So Jordan has his 2nd field goal of the ball game, and the Trojans, after more than 7 minutes of possessing the ball, and there were a total of 6 penalties involved by both teams, the score is now 7-6.
It was 1954. From deep center field, Willie Mays spun around and threw the baseball 310 feet to keep the tying run from scoring. It may have been remembered as the greatest throw ever made, had it not just followed what is considered the greatest catch ever made.
When you're an original, you do it your own way. Original Coors.
Be original, man.
Question: can Imodium really change your life? Well, you might still find yourself trapped in the bathroom, pulling into every rest stop, stuck on the sidelines, or having one of those days when you just can't leave the house. Isn't it time to feel like you again? Imodium AD safely, gently relieves diarrhea, often in just 1 dose. Imodium AD. Restore yourself.
Bob Vila tells homeowners how to cut your monthly bills by 50% or more.
Hi, I'm Bob Vila. This chair has layer after layer of paint on it. You might know the feeling if you don't pay your full credit card balances every month. Layers of expensive finance charges on top of principal until, well, it seems like you'll never get out from under. But you can. If you own a home or are about to, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Home 1, 2, 3. Look. The loan counselors at Home 123 can show you how to consolidate your monthly payments into one low monthly payment that could be as little as half of what you're paying now. In this example, that would be almost $500 extra in your pocket every month. And unlike credit card interest, this interest may be tax deductible. Imagine, you may actually find yourself with hundreds of extra dollars each month and eliminate the stress of all those layers of debt.
If you own your home, call Home 123. Even if you don't have equity, call 1-800-HOME-123 or visit us on the web at home123.com. It's how to get the money you need.
Imagine coming home every night to a symphony of jets, all playing their part to make you feel better than ever. Sound good? Then call now, and we'll send you a free brochure on the hot tub more people relax in than any other. Hot Spring Spas. Slip into 102 degrees of warm, pulsating water, and you'll instantly find yourself 180 degrees from the everyday world. Your work, your worries, all drift away. Hot Spring Spas give you what other hot tubs don't, like our exclusive no-fault 6000 heater, our easy-to-operate control system, just set it and forget it, and the 100% no-bypass filtration system that works round the clock to keep the water crystal clear. Hot Spring Spas, always hot, always clean, always ready when you are. And multi-layered insulation keeps electricity bills down. Easy to set up, easy to maintain. Easy for Consumers Digest to award one of our models a best buy every time they've rated hot tubs. After another long day or another battle to stay fit, a hot spring spa is the place to relieve your stress, revive your spirit, and reconnect with loved ones. Drift away to a symphony played by the world's most unique variety of jets. Feel our patented Moto Massage jet sweep up and down your back. The Quartet Jet System work your neck and shoulders. Our Footwell systems soothe your tired feet. With the world's #1 brand backed by a Fortune 500 company, you get unparalleled technology, superior quality, and the ongoing support of a professional dealer, so you'll never be left out in the cold. To enjoy an underwater symphony at home, call now or visit our website to get your free brochure and the dealer near you. Hot Spring Spas, built for a lifetime of relaxation.
I like to think the reason they call Jack Nicklaus the Golden Bear is because he mauls his opponents with his ferocious golf skills. It's probably not, but it should be.
He didn't look like an athlete at all.
Nicklaus hit a tee shot that only gravity kept on this planet.
He always said, I never played for money.
Jack had been written off. He was 46 years old. He knew that he was the best.
Jack Nicklaus, an all-new original episode, tonight at 8 on ESPN Classic.
Sports Century, the top 50 and beyond.
This is ESPN Classic.
We pick up the action with about 8 minutes to go in the second quarter and UCLA leading 7-6. USC just picked up a first down and now has the ball on their own 30-yard line.
It's a first down for Southern California. The ball is just over the 30. Mazer, a lot of time, gets his pass off, throwing for White, overthrows it. Kenny White, not quite lanky enough to get that one. Clemens is back in the lineup for UCLA at an outside linebacking position, and he was the man dropping back to cover on that play.
It's customary for Southern Cal in their signal calling to call a run in the huddle and then check to a pass. As we look at the first downs, kind of surprising, 9-2. In this ball game, John Robinson told me he's going to call a pass on first down, then change to the run if he wants to.
But a 5-man, 6-man front now. As support comes from the outside. Give it inside to the fullback. And Spencer, a 200-pounder from Berkeley, breaks it big, and a first down for Southern California up around the 45.
It's a quick-hitting play. Everybody's preoccupied with the delayed run of Marcus Allen, but Spencer, incidentally, as we said, was a former tailback, has quickness and speed, and he pops right into the secondary for a big first down.
You got a Todd Spencer playing for USC. Back at Ohio State, they've got a Tim Spencer playing tailback for them. Here's the pitch. Going to reverse it. Give it a White. Former quarterback sets up the throw. Goes deep with it. It is caught by Simmons down on the UCLA 7-yard line.
what a perfect execution on the reverse pass. Timmy White, as Keith mentioned, the former quarterback, and he can still play quarterback. Watch him wind up and drop the ball perfectly. It's going to take a perfect pass to be completed. You can see right there, Simmons has got it. Big play, perfectly executed.
48 yards on the play and a 1st and goal to go. Southern California on the UCLA 7. Timmy White came out here along with Scott Tinsley. There were 3 of them that came out here, all quarterbacks. White made the transition to wide receiver. Allen. Touchdown.
Todd Spencer, number 23. Watch the fullback. He weighs only 200 pounds, but he's really improved his blocking. You can see him block the cornerback out. Allen cuts right inside for the touchdown. That's just a classic example of the sweep. Let's watch Spencer, number 23. His job is to block out the forced corner. You can see that he's got down here to go shoulder blocking right outside, number 32, Sullivan, and Marcus Allen cuts inside for a touchdown.
Timeout is called by Southern California.
USC would fail on their attempt for the 2-point conversion, so the score remained 12-7 in favor of the Trojans. When we come back, UCLA will have 1st and 10 from their own 24 with about 8 minutes to go in the half.
When this British agent looks, he sees more. Now, you can too, with the letterbox Dolby digital presentation of Eye of the Beholder. Ewan McGregor stakes out Ashley Judd.
If I blink, I might lose her. I can't lose her.
And fills the screen with suspense.
I've seen you someplace before.
You think so?
The letterbox Dolby digital presentation of Eye of the Beholder. Now playing on Direct Ticket pay-per-view on Direct TV. Who says a good man is hard to find?
Forgive me, Your Honor. I'm fat.
You just have to know where to look.
I just about believe that very thing.
This month, set your sights on Direct Ticket. Tom Hanks and Michael Clark Duncan in his Oscar-nominated role.
There doesn't seem to be any violence in him.
The Green Mile. He lost his heart. Now he's finding his courage.
All I want to do is hold you, and I think that if you let me do that, I can walk away.
Ethan Hawke. Snow Falling on Cedars. Johnny Depp is heading for trouble. In Sleepy Hollow, Pierce Brosnan's back to save the planet. The world is not enough. They're looking to win.
We're playing these guys?
So they've come to him.
We're in this game!
Russell Crowe, Mystery Alaska. Take a trip to another time and place with Jim Carrey.
You're insane. Thank you very much.
Man on the Moon. Looking for a good man?
I'm gonna find him.
Then check out these movies playing on Direct Ticket pay-per-view on Direct TV.
Put the ball on the 24 for the Bruins. 1st down. Trojans leading now 12-7. A game that has been marked as much as anything by mistakes and the one big play. Bruins cashed in a turnover. Ramsey back to throw it. Getting pressure. Gets it off. The pass is caught. Nice catch up on the 34. And that will be close to a 1st down for UCLA as Ricky Kaufman went up in the air to bring it down.
One thing that the coaches is a penalty flag back, Keith, and UCLA is moving back.
The ball was right on target here, wasn't it?
It was, and you can see that Ramsey is very good at scrambling. That's one thing that the Southern Cal coaches mentioned, that he moves around and gets the ball off and can hurt you.
Penalty is against UCLA. Cost of them. They give up a 10-yard pickup. Backs them up.
Illegal use of hands on the offense. Still 1st down.
Illegal use of hands now. Isn't that a 5-yard penalty?
It is. But it must have been in the backfield. I think that's what he's yelling about. Must have been one of the backs that was blocking very close to the quarterback, Keith. So it's from the spot of the foul.
So it's backed up to the 7. 7-yard line. Gain is out to the 15 as Nelson carries. And Curley brings him down, and a look at Marcus Allen on the Southern California bench.
What else can we say about this young man, Marcus Allen, approaching 100 yards already? Only one game in his career as a tailback has he rushed for less than 100 yards, and that was this game a year ago.
Sapali, Tao Sapali. Tua Sapali is in the ball game. Ramsey on a roll. Got a lot of time. Now he throws it down the sidelines and throws it incomplete into the crowd on the UCLA sideline. It's third down for the Bruins. Ramsey gets it in the air, high, downfield, no chance for the intended receiver, Willie Curran. And so now USC will get the ball back, and they should get good field position with it.
Keith, we've been talking about the Southern Cal offense. We should give credit to the Southern Cal defense for the way they have performed. They have completely bottled up the running game of UCLA, and Ramsey has had very little success throwing the ball. Southern Cal's getting the ball right back to the offense very quickly.
1 out of 7 for Ramsey for 22 yards. He's missed his last 6 passes in a row. Whiteface punt is out of there. Joey Bronner comes up, fumbled it. He touched it. The Bruins pick it up. And it's going to be UCLA ball at the Southern California 48.
He cannot run with a football in college, not with a fumble that hits the ground.
Louis Sharp, big tackle, a 250-pounder, came downfield and caught that on the fly. Well, he caught it after it bounced. If he'd caught it on the fly, then he could run with it.
No, he
couldn't.
Once the
ball touches the ground,
not on a kick ball. A kick ball cannot be advanced by the kicking team. That's a crazy rule, but it's in the rule book and has been. Even if the ball, if he caught the ball, you may be right. If he caught the ball and then fumbled. If he caught the ball and it fumbled it, after he caught the ball, you could run it. But if the ball is caught in the air by the kicking team, it's dead ball right there, their possession.
All right. Whatever. UCLA with an opportunity from the Southern California 48. Last time the Trojans turned it over, they cashed it in. But they're some further distance away this time, and Kevin Nelson is brought down behind the line of scrimmage by August Curley, a junior out of Atlanta, Georgia. He brings down the Bruin runner back near the 47. Anthony Davis, A.D., one of the great tailbacks here in Southern California on the sidelines. I understand Mike Garrett's down there as well. Second down and close to 16 for UCLA. Ramsey's pass hummed over the middle. The pass is complete. And it's close to a UCLA first down as Ricky Kaufman makes another catch.
I'm going to tell you, that was an impressive throw by Ramsey. And watch Kaufman break inside. 34 Turners trying to delay him at the line of scrimmage. Now Kaufman is inside. The ball is going to be right at the numbers, perfectly thrown in between the receivers. And we've got just short of a first down.
They'll bring the change in to check it with 5 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the first half. Change are on the field.
From here, it looks like it is the first down.
It does, doesn't it? Yes. It is. First downs now. Trojans have 10. Bruins have 3. Ball is just short of the 37. It goes to Kevin Nelson, the tailback. Tries to cut around the corner, gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Good penetration again by the USC defensive unit, led by August Curley, an outside linebacker.
UCLA on the sweep, as Keith mentioned, could never cut off the defense of Southern Cal. They just had the outside pursuit. There was nothing there for Nelson.
Again, a reminder, one of the prime targets for Tom Ramsey in the passing game, Cormac Carney, has a slightly separated left shoulder and is not on the field. It is second down and 10.
Comes the blitz.
Ramsey runs away from it. And Ramsey has a first down for the UCLA Bruins at the Southern California 23. Marv Williams finally brought him down.
Real impressive by Ramsey. The blitz is coming. Watch the linebackers. You can see them. They're doing a little crisscross. One is wide open. Nobody touched him. Ramsey scrambles out to the right. The UCLA coaches say that he's very good at this, and he turns what should have been a bad play into a first down.
Picked up 14 yards. 3:45 to go in the first half. Bruins threatening now. USC leading 12-7. Inside it goes to Tuasapali, a junior from Oxnard, trying to twist loose in the middle. Maybe a yard.
He was in the grasp of George Achika, who made all conference last year. Real quickness and speed, was unblocked.
Got nothing on the carry. A look at the numbers on the two quarterbacks in the ball game so far.
And you can see the comparison that neither are having great success. Ramsey needs to get a hot hand with UCLA's chances.
Second down and 10, Trojan 23. And just pass to the corner, and touchdown for Ricky Kaufman. The blue and gold pom-pom are very much in evidence here at the Coliseum, and a couple of high fives for Ricky Kaufman on a fine pass from Tom Ramsey, and he burned Joey Browner.
I was going to say Keith Browner is the safety man that fumbled the ball, and then he let the receiver get behind him for the touchdown. We'll be right back after that beautiful pass.
As soon as he hit 30, Dad started losing his hair.
I had it when I needed it.
So I knew it could be in the cards for me. And at the first sign of fallout, I checked it out with a dermatologist. And he said Rogaine every day, right at the source of the problem. I've used Rogaine for 2 years now, and I don't see any difference. And that's the idea. You keep the hair you have.
Rogaine, recommended more by dermatologists than any other treatment.
It's stronger than heredity.
A little stress? Bet us online investors aren't helping your blood pressure.
Online? I'm on Wall Street, a professional.
My online broker lets me see stock quotes the same way they see them at the exchange.
You do not see them continuously, not as the market's moving.
Actually, I do. Say ah.
Ah.
That's why Daytech calls it Streamer.
Very well. Daytech Online. The rules are changing.
I'll be right back with your new low Geico rate. Great. I can save you over $250.
Every week, 10,000 drivers switch their car insurance to Geico. We take all the necessary precautions. Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Busy day. What?
The biggest names in comedy.
Martin Lord, Chris Tucker, Jamie Foxx
are in the house.
Chris Rock, D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey.
On stage.
Bill Bellamy, Cedric the Entertainer, and more.
Coming to you uncut, uncensored, and
Woo! Bam! No!
Yeah! The Best of Def Comedy Jam is now on home video.
Make some noise.
We in the house.
Come to the Def Jam, huh?
Now you can own the best of the comedy series that rocks the world. Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, man, speak like this. Watch out there now!
You don't understand. Yes, we do. Call this toll-free number now and get in on this exclusive TV offer. Your first volume of the Best of Def Comedy Jam for just $9.99.
Ain't that the guy for what's happening? You ain't gonna kill no black folk with no letter bomb. Tell it that letter look like a bill.
And for a limited time only, we'll send you a free bonus video when you use your credit card. Too raw for TV. Def comedy performances so outrageous they couldn't be seen on cable. I'm blessed. Then every month, preview another Best of Def Comedy Jam video highlighting killer performances by today's comedy legends.
Because over in Africa, they got drive-bys now.
Keep only the ones you want.
Can I get an amen for the brothers?
Cancel anytime. The Best of Def Comedy Jam is not available in stores and can't be seen on TV.
Get you
a teddy. If you too big, get a grizzly. What I'm saying is...
You can only get it right here. So call and get your first video for only $9.99. Remember, use your credit card, and we'll also send you 2 Raw for TV absolutely free. The best of Def Comedy Jam. Fresh. Live. Frenzy. Call now.
Call 1-800-517-5533 to order Def Comedy Jam for only $9.99. That's 1-800-517-5533. Or send $9.99 plus $3.99 shipping and handling to Def Comedy Jam, Department 2, Richmond, Virginia 23280. Call now.
ESPN Classic presents a spectacular sports movie. Oh, my God. Viva Knievel! Suspense at every turn. Does Evel Knievel's heart race for Lauren Hutton?
You're real cute, aren't you?
Why is Leslie Nielsen so angry at this phone? And how come Gene Kelly isn't dancing?
What makes you think I'd like to find out?
It's a real classic. It's Viva Knievel! Sunday night at 9, only on ESPN Classic.
3 minutes to play in the first half.
What a ball game, Keith. Typical UCLA Southern Cal game.
15-12, Bruins lead it. Norm Johnson will kick it off. Crutcher and Spencer are the beat people for Southern Cal. It's a high hanger. And it is Crutcher at the goal line. And Crutcher, a freshman out of Pasadena, is caught short of the 20. They'll mark at about the 18 or 19. And at 2:55 to go, you see the numbers. Kaufman catching the touchdown pass from Ramsey and the 2-point conversion.
The drive being set up by the safety man, Brown, of fumbling the punt, trying to catch it, touched it. UCLA recovered it, went in and scored.
Well, the Trojans have turned it over now, what, 3 times?
Setting up both of the scores for UCLA, one 11 yards and one 47 yards.
Ball just short of the 19. To Allen. Slips as he tried to cut it back against the grain. That familiar move that we've seen so many tailbacks make. Couldn't get his footing that time. SMU beat Arkansas 32-18. Second down and about 8 as Mason swings it out to Allen. Allen gets some help. Fumbles the ball. UCLA has it. 4 turnovers for Southern California, and Gene Newborn is on the ball, a linebacker for the Bruins.
I think Marcus Allen made a tragic mistake. He tried to run with a forward pass and dodge a defensive man before he had tucked it in. It's just a little flare pass. It should be relatively safe. Marcus is going to catch it. Let's see if he doesn't try to run with it before he tucks it away. He's got it out on his arm. He just drops the ball, Keith. Seems like to me just dropped the ball and UCLA recovered.
And it's first down for the Bruins on the Southern California 22 with 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first half. Ramsey sets him at quarterback with Nelson and Safala behind him. He's going to put it up. He throws it short. And the pass is caught by Tim Whiteman.
Keith, I can see why the UCLA coaches will say that it's a joy and a delight. As we look at Marcus Allen, it's a joy and delight to coach Tom Ramsey quarterback. He doesn't have the natural ability, but he makes up for it because he's a take-charge competitor.
Gain of about 3 yards on that reception by Reitman. Frank Cephas now is in at fullback, replacing Bruno for UCLA. Double wide, top of the picture. They give the ball to Cephas. Cephas is not totally healthy. He's pretty well banged up himself, but he runs the ball on that carry down to the 15, where Chip Banks brings him down. Time remaining there in the first half.
UCLA has got to call their play so that they can adjust it in case Southern Cal decides to blitz.
Time obviously becoming a big factor here. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Coming up on a minute now to go in the first half. 3rd down and 3 for the first down. Harper Howell goes in motion. And Ramsey sets the throw. Gets it off in the corner. Kaufman is over there. This time Browner covers it.
This is a great angle to watch. You can see exactly the battle going on. Brown is told to hug the inside shoulder, man-for-man coverage. He gets as close to the inside shoulder of the receiver as he can. He turns his head, jumps, and deflects the pass with his left hand at the last instant. Just a great camera work.
That was almost a grab by Crumpton. 52 seconds to go. 4th down. 32-yard field goal attempt by Norm Johnson. Norm hits it. He's got it. At 49 seconds to play, the score goes to 18-12 UCLA. And Norm Johnson now is 13 of 17 on the season.
So you need a mortgage.
Yeah, but we don't really have any, collateral.
Well, no collateral's really not a problem for us. In fact, that's our motto. All right, why don't you sign here and you're all set.
This is actually more than we need.
I threw in a little extra.
So what's the interest rate?
0, if that's comfortable.
If getting a mortgage were this easy,
You need a bag for this?
you wouldn't need Century 21. Real estate for the real world. Learn more about our Connections program at century21.com.
Question: can Imodium really change your life? Well, you might still find yourself trapped in the bathroom, pulling into every rest stop, stuck on the sidelines, or having one of those days when you just can't leave the house. Isn't it time to feel like you again? Imodium AD safely, gently relieves diarrhea, often in just one dose. Imodium AD. Restore yourself.
My heart is crying, crying.
Do you remember classic rhythm and blues? Great artists like Jackie Wilson, Lloyd Price, and James Brown. Presenting the Rhythm and Blues Collection. Get the Rhythm and Blues Collection for just $12.99. Plus, order now with your credit card and get a free bonus album featuring Ray Charles.
Tell your mama, tell your pa, I'm gonna send you back to Arkansas. Oh,
That's 2 great albums for just $12.99.
He don't love you like I love you. Heavenly shades of night are falling.
Then audition other rhythm and blues albums.
I want to walk you home.
So call now with your credit card and get 2 rhythm and blues albums for just $12.99.
To order Rhythm and Blues, call 1-800-450-0909. That's 1-800-450-0909. Use your credit card and receive your free bonus album, or send $12.99 plus $3.95 shipping and handling to Rhythm and Blues, Department 2, Richmond, Virginia.
There's one burglary every 14 seconds. Because it only takes an instant for someone to become a victim, we can't afford to blink. That's why you need to call Brinks Home Security now. For over 140 years, the Brinks name has meant unblinking vigilance, guarding some of the world's most irreplaceable objects, including the first moon rocks and the Declaration of Independence. But there's no greater responsibility than protecting your family and home. That's why our state-of-the-art monitoring system keeps your home protected, whether you're there or whether you're not. We never blink. Call 1-800-GO-BRINKS and get a standard system installed, with more protection options available. Crime is just seconds away, so it's the only choice. Brinks Home Security. Call now and get a standard system installed for just $99, plus a second keypad installed absolutely free. Brinks Home Security. We never blink.
As we rejoin the action early in the 3rd quarter, UCLA has the ball at their own 19-yard line, leading 18-12.
I guess they'll call it officially the 19. And the Bruins go to work. As Ramsey rolls it out. And he is dropped. Well, there's a heck of a defensive play by number 52, Jack Del Rio. He just bulleted his way through the block. Dennis Edwards is a 240-pound tackle for the Trojans. The cheek of the nose guard is a 255. Ussery at 245, the other tackle. And now Jack Del Rio, who just made that fine play, 230-pound freshman. Byron Darby, 235. Kip Banks at 2:30 from Augusta, Georgia, and another Georgia boy, August Curley, at 2:23. They are the linebackers. The ball is back at the 15. It is second down and about 14 and a half. And they go inside to Bruno, the fullback, and he finds a hole as he comes across the 25 out to about the 27, short of his first down by 2 yards. Joey Browner, number 47, is a cornerback, 205-pound junior. Joe Turner, a 205-pound senior. Troy West, the rover, a 210-pound junior. Marv Williams, a 184-pound junior. The Bruin offensive unit reflected there, the wide receivers and the backfield. As the Bruins are now looking at third down and 2 from the 17. Ramsey's going to put it up. They're going to live with the pass in this ball game. He hits Kevin Nelson out across the 30 to the 32 for a first down.
That was an excellent call by the UCLA staff. Southern Cal was in a blitzing 9-man line. If he could just get the back out of the backfield, all Ramsey had to do was lay it out. As you can see, there was a man in motion going across. Ramsey's going to roll to the right. Nelson is going to drop right out of the backfield in the flat. There he is, open for completion and the first down.
10 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the third quarter. Bruins are leading the Trojans 18-12. And again, Ramsey's going to put it up. Whip, slip, stumbles, falls. Short of the 30. So that's the third time he's been caught behind the line of scrimmage. There was pressure out there. Del Rio again was after him.
And give credit to the Southern Cal defensive secondary, Keith. They had both the receivers to that side, Kaufman and Townsell, covered.
It'll be second down and 13, just short of the 30. Ramsey wants to go deep with it, gets it in the air down the sidelines, and the pass is incomplete. The pass intended for Ricky Kaufman, who's already caught a touchdown and a 2-point conversion pass.
Kaufman, number 36, has outstanding speed, as you can see. He's just running a takeoff pattern. And that's Browner covering man for man, right on his inside shoulder, hugging it, deflected the pass away, incomplete.
It is third down for the Bruins. Going to put it up again. He looks for Townsell. He hits him over the middle. And the pass is good for another UCLA first down. They'll mark him at about the 45. Going to give him more than that. They'll get him up to about the 47.
Townsell, number 26, is going to run a turn-in pattern. The reason he's open, Southern Cal's linebackers crowd the line of scrimmage, and they have a tough time getting back into the curl area, and Troy West, number 9, finally makes the play after the first down.
So the Bruins stay alive on the third down conversion to their own 47-yard line. They send Reitman in motion. Move him over to the left side. Big tight end has seen the ball only one time today. He's a big target, and he can catch it. The tailback, Nelson, is the ball. And now you've got a penalty flag thrown. Another one thrown. There's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct call coming up here against somebody. Personal foul or unsportsmanlike, one or the other. It's a personal foul against Southern California.
Let's watch it again. Joey Brown, number 47, after the play is over, boom. That is illegal, unnecessary, uncalled for, and a penalty is in order. Referee was right on top of it.
First down.
He was picking on Willie Curran. That's a little bit of a mismatch because Browner's 6'3", 205. Willie is 5'9", 175.
Brown has had a tough day. He fumbled one punt, let the receiver Kaufman get him behind him for a touchdown.
First down, Bruins. The ball is at the Southern California 35. Trojans are not poised today. It's Nelson sweeping to the right. Pretty good block. Gets Kevin around the corner. He gets some out of it, not a lot. He goes from the 35 for 4 down to the 31. And it was Bruno, the fullback. What in the world is that?
Goodness, these students are in the spirit of the football game. They stay with it. What is it, Chief? Somebody's got his hand on it.
Yeah, it's a plastic can.
Yep.
We've got UCLA choked or something to that effect. Not right now, they don't.
No, they don't. They've got to get their defense in order.
2nd down and 6 at the 31 of USC. Bruins moving the ball. Hand it off inside to the fullback Bruno. A yard to the 30. UCLA sitting on a 6-point lead.
This is the most impressive drive that UCLA has had. The other scores came after turnovers from Southern Cal. Helped them, gave them field position. This one, so far, has been on their own.
Bruins beat them last year, too, remember, 20-17. And they set on Marcus Allen a year ago. He only gained 72 yards against them. He's well over 100 today. But UCLA is leading. And Ramsey, using the pass as a prime weapon, goes with it again. Hits JoJo Townsend. He gets away. And he's out of bounds at about the 15, and he almost went for 6. He got away from Turner, and West came across to save it.
One thing that happens if you give a good receiver enough room to catch the ball and get started, boy, it's tough to get him down because normally he gets moves, and Turner, he's got good moves, and Turner, number 34, makes the mistake of giving too much cushion this close to the goal line. Townsend has good speed. Now, it's obvious that the defensive back wants to give him a little cushion, but not this much. He doesn't have to defend deep. Townsend makes a good move and extra yardage.
First down, UCLA, Trojan 15. Kevin Nelson trying to get to the outside. He does get to the outside and get something out of it. His foot speed enabling him to outrun pursuing Trojan lineman for 3 yards. Tom Ramsey's got to be enjoying things the way they're going right now, too, because in 2 previous moments against Southern California, he has just simply not played very well. Last year, it was Jay Schrader who came on to win the ball game. Then he went off to a baseball career, and now Ramsey is guiding the Bruins.
You judge a quarterback by the success of the team, not by his own individual statistics, although those are coming up, 7 out of 15.
2nd down and 7. Ball is near the 12. Ramsey again going to the pass. Look left, look right, throws right, incomplete. Nelson had come out of the backfield, had gone to the corner. He was well covered. I think the man he really wanted to go to was Townsend, but JoJo was covered like a blanket.
One thing, you're right, Chief, one thing that Ramsey does so well, we mentioned it, we should make the point again because it's a key thing as we look at Perry Donahue and his overall record, just over 70%.
He was chosen for the job by the late J.D. Morgan as a very young man.
I think Perry was just 32, wasn't he, when he got the position? But Ramsey's scrambling is really important in a game like this.
They get 3rd down and 7, the 13th play in this possession by the UCLA Bruins. They hand the ball off inside to Terry Moorhead, who had come in at the tailback position. He gets it back into the center of the field in front of the uprights on 4th down, and I would suggest to you we'll see Norm Johnson.
Norm Johnson is the leading percentage field goal kicker in UCLA history.
All he wanted to do on that little cut back inside, I think, was to get it back in front.
A field goal, I think the reason for that, the field goal gives UCLA a 9-point lead, where a touchdown and a conversion for 2 points would not bring Southern Cal up to their score.
It's a 27-yard attempt. And it is good. And with 7 minutes and 19 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter, the UCLA Bruins have built their lead to 21-12.
Great resume. What else you got?
I want my baby back, chili baby back ribs, yeah, yeah, barbecue sauce.
It's a new concept in light beer. 103 calories from different walks of life, coming together for the sake of the team. Introducing crisp, easy drinking Beck's Light.
It's here, waiting for you. Inside is unlimited strength and power. It builds confidence and reshapes your body. It can change everything. This is Bowflex, an entire gym in one easy-to-use machine. So powerful, it delivers over 60 health club quality exercises with up to 410 pounds of resistance, all in the convenience of your own home. Strength training with Bowflex is so effective that we guarantee you'll get the results you want in 6 weeks or less. And you can own one with no money down and payments as low as $33 per month. Bowflex is real. The results are real. The question is, are you ready for Bowflex? For a free video and brochure, call or go online at BowflexDirect.com. Do the research, listen to real customers, then place your order online and get started. Bowflex. Who said change isn't easy?
In the 80s, we danced to a new beat. Presenting modern rock, 24 new wave dance hits. All your favorite 80s dance hits. Get modern rock on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes for just $12.99. With you. You see the difference and it's friends behind, 'cause the friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. You are you're my Then audition other modern rock albums. There's no minimum to buy. Satisfaction guaranteed. If you leave, I won't cry. I won't wait. Modern rock is not in stores. So call now for modern rock.
To order modern rock, call 1-800-652-0404. That's 1-800-652-0404. Or send $12.99 plus $3.99 shipping and handling to Modern Rock, Department 4, Richmond, Virginia, 23280.
Which is the most formidable athletic threesome?
Allen Iverson.
Chief Jones.
Venus Williams. Felix Trinidad.
David Wells.
Dick Trickle.
Until recently, such a debate would have raged endlessly. But now, through the miracle of the internet, ESPN.com brings you 3Play. You log on, you register, and every day you get 3 new athletes. And whoever gets the best stats wins a mint. 3Play at ESPN.com. It's free, it's sports. Give me the briefcase. It's money.
5 seconds left. Kramer back to pass. He's going deep down the right side. And it is fought for, and it's touchdown!
This is ESPN Classic.
As we rejoin the action, UCLA is leading 21-12 and had a chance to pad the lead earlier in the third quarter until an interception stopped the Bruins' drive. The Trojans now have the ball on their own 12-yard line late in the third quarter.
Iowa goes to the Rose Bowl as a result of Ohio State beating Michigan and the Hawkeyes beating Michigan State 36-7. And Hayden, y'all have a time tonight. My golly, you've earned it. Here's the pitch out to Marcus Allen. Gets around the corner. And Allen's got the better part of 6, maybe 7 yards as he reaches the 24 before the legs are taken from under him by Jimmy Turner. Indiana beating Purdue 20-17, and I mentioned earlier that Jim Young, the football coach at Purdue, says he's going to quit. Want to stay on, however, I guess, as
Associate Athletic
Director.
Jim Young's a fine gentleman. He'd be a big loss to the coaching profession.
24-yard line, second down and 3 for the Trojans. Kamana is in motion. They give it off to the fullback, and Spencer is across the 30 to the 32, and that'll be a Trojan first down.
two excellent plays by Southern Cal, a sweep by Allen, quick hitter by Spencer up the middle, and a first down. They needed that very desperately.
Oklahoma State's got a bowl bid now as a result of a 27-7 win today. Texas A&M's going to a bowl. They won by 30 over the Horned Frogs. And it's first down USC. Here's the pitch to Marcus Allen. He's going the student body right again, and he's got a little more daylight. Got about 8 yards on that carry, going from the 32 to the 40. West Virginia going to the Peach Bowl, losing today to Syracuse by 3. Boston College closed with a win over Rutgers. Yale upset last week by Princeton, beats Harvard 28-0. Johnny Anderson gets a win for the Brown Bears over Columbia, while Princeton won again today, 23.
Princeton's got some passive attack. Only their quarterback had a sensational year.
Second down, 2 yards to go. And Mazer on second and short goes over the middle with it. He's got it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. When it's going bad, it's going bad. You had Timmy White breaking free deep. You have Jeff Simmons coming across. Both of them were open. Nobody caught it.
I'm not sure exactly what happened. It looked like that Simmons, let's watch it again and see if we can determine. Simmons is the short man, fake deep, throws the ball right over the middle, and of course this is where Simmons got searched coming right in there, but it's overthrown, Keith, just too high for Simmons, number 29.
So it's 3rd and 2. Go to Allen. And Marcus has the first down. Marcus Allen runs for the first down. They'll put it just over the 45. 24 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Well, Mississippi State's going to the Hall of Fame Bowl to play somebody, I think. At least I heard that. I don't know if they've announced it yet. You would certainly think they'd go somewhere. Brigham Young. There's Stanford jumping on Cal in the big game up in the Bay Area. And you see Washington was leading Washington State when last we heard at 10-7. Here's a pitch to Allen on first down. Marcus is caught behind the line of scrimmage by Ike Gordon, the outside linebacker, and dragged down. And the 3rd quarter is over. We'll have the 4th quarter for you after this commercial message and a word from our local station.
Are you one of the millions of American males who would like increased sexual energy? If you've been considering Viagra as a solution, consider something different. All-natural Enerx. Clinical studies show various ingredients of Enerx enhance sexual energy, increasing desire, performance, and satisfaction. Enerx is all natural with no side effects. With Enerx, you'll feel the increased energy within minutes and with no chemicals. We're so sure you and your mate will be completely satisfied. We'll offer you a 30-day, no questions asked, full refund. Enerx stimulates sexual energy by expanding the blood vessels, causing increased blood flow to specific areas of the body. Unleash the power of Enerx now.
Call 1-800-442-4226 in the next 10 minutes and find how you can save 30% off retail price. Take advantage of our special TV offer. Call 1-800-442-4226.
007 is #1 across America.
I never miss.
The World Is Not Enough is a spectacular fun-filled 10.
Rather stalked.
Buckle up for a wild ride.
Sit tight.
It's high-octane action. Seeing it once is not enough.
James. First things first.
The best Bond film ever. 2 thumbs up. 007 is back and better than ever. The World Is Not Enough.
This month on Direct Ticket Pay-Per-View.
And here we go to the final 15 minutes of the ball game with UCLA on top 21-7 to Marcus Allen. Breaking out of the pack, going for another Southern California first down. Down to the 42-yard line of UCLA.
And that was a critical first down. 2nd and 10. UCLA was expecting a pass, and the lateral movement by this young man, Marcus Allen, was sensational on that last play. The hole was not there. He just jumped to the side, broke into the secondary, and made the first down.
21-12, UCLA. He needs 13 more yards to set a new record. Beat the record of Ed Marinaro at 209 per game, an all-time record. And Mazur is on the mark for Simmons for another first down at the UCLA 25. Here's Carl Morgan, the nose guard for the Bruins.
If you don't think it's rough in the line of scrimmage, two big physical football teams. Number 40, Morgan, is a very fine football player, one of the best. Boom, there's one hit right there by 23, Spencer. Then hello again. Oh, I tell you, that's furious activity in the line.
Well, Carl was up to it, though, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
From the 26, first down, Trojans. It goes to Allen. Marcus Allen.
Sensational.
Down to the 13. Big block, Roy Foster, 64.
Keith, that man right there is a coach and a half. He is some kind of football coach. Watch Allen. Watch the cut he makes. Look at the blocking. 64 of Foster. Foster, number 64, is right in front of him. Allen has a little crack, and he goes right through, taking it down to the 13-yard line.
Allen now has 177 yards. He'll finish the season at better than 209 per game. That's a new record. Awesome. Allen into the middle. Not much there this time as he moved it from the 13 to about the 10. Carl Morgan got a piece of the action inside.
There's John Robinson thinking about his strategy, but it's been so far excellent. He's run the football when he needed to. He had one pass completion to Simmons. Other than that, it's just been a methodic, systematic drive. Now look at that system. Sensational, Marcus Allen.
Second down from the 10. Allen's got it again. Cuts it back into the middle. Inside the 5 he goes to the 4.
I'm going to tell you, Tim Sullivan had him for a loss in the backfield on the safety blitz. Let's watch it over to the left. You can see that Allen's going to cut back right in there.
Sullivan got wiped out by...
he got wiped. It's Butler that had him for the loss, but Allen just get a lateral move right down to the 4-yard line.
3rd and 2 for a first down, a 3rd and a yard and a half.
Over the top.
Mix up. The quarterback, Mazur, came back, and he and Allen ran together. And there's a loss of a yard.
Keith, this is a tough decision for John Robinson to make. He needs 2 scores, a field goal. Let's watch the mix-up. The quarterback and what happened, Allen slipped down, Keith. That's what happened. He never got back on the path of the play that was called. Going for the field goal. They need 2 scores. Might as well get one right here. Tough break. Allen slipping down.
Well, Jordan is hit today from 38 and 44. This will be 22 yards.
I think that's the best call.
Penalty.
Lay.
Back him up 5, helps the angle. Oh, they're pretty much in front.
Oh, that was an impressive drive until Allen slipped on 3rd and 2. The play calling was sensational.
Delayed game on the offense. 4th down.
This possession started back on Southern California's 18. 12 plays to this point. Makes it a 27-yard field goal.
They refused the penalty.
Refused it. Back in. playing games with a kicker. 22-yarder.
Just thinking on UCLA's part.
It's good. 11 minutes and 56 seconds to play in the ball game, and the score now: UCLA 21, USC 15.
Hi, Mary Beth Hoyt here. As a stunt woman and the mother of 2 great kids, staying in shape is essential for me. If you're looking for a quick, inexpensive way to get in shape, check out the Ab Force. It combines a tried-and-true workout with modern technology, and it only costs $19.99. Exercise machines like the Torso Track are expensive and can cost over $250. Why spend more when you get a great workout and save money with the Ab Force? And that's a fact.
It works both ways, concentrically and eccentrically, to give you a more efficient workout.
Ab Force really concentrates your movement, your position, so that it totally hits the abs.
The bottom line is the Ab Force will give you more bang for your buck and a great workout. Why spend over $250 when the Ab Force is in a class of its own? And don't worry about what shape you're in right now. The Ab Force is great for beginners and can challenge seasoned bodybuilders too. Just imagine how great it would be if you had tighter abs and a flatter, firmer stomach. Unlike other machines that use one movement, the smooth inline skate design of the Ab Force gives you stability, yet allows you the flexibility to move from left to right, customizing your workout. Tighten the lower and the upper abs with one movement, and at the same time sculpt your obliques while firming your back, strengthening your shoulders, and toning the arms. The Ab Force is compact and lightweight and can help you get the body you've always wanted. Order now and you'll receive the Ab Force for just $19.99. That's right, one payment of $19.99. Call right now and you'll be eligible to receive a 30-day supply of Ab Accelerator, clinically proven to help you lose weight. A $20 value, absolutely free. Why spend over $250 for this when you can get the Ab Force for just $19.99? So call the number on the bottom of your screen right now. Here's how to order.
To order U.S. Ab Force for $19.99 plus shipping, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-338-2800. That's 1-800-338-2800. Call now.
A computer network. It can involve dozens of different parts. But a person with the appropriate knowledge and skills can be a part of a team that keeps it running smoothly. You could be that person with a degree in Computer Network Systems Technology from ITT Tech. You'll study operating systems, software applications, internet concepts, and even programming. And that's the kind of background that can help you begin to pursue a career involving Computer Network Systems Technology.
Take control. Call 1-800-942-0099 today.
That's how much I
Mystic Music presents 70s Feelings.
Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. This is for all the lonely people. Stand in the clouds.
Let 70s Feelings awaken the dreams, the romance, the feelings that you remember.
Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I love you. I honestly love you. Loving you is easy.
Order your 70s Feelings today. 2 cassettes only $19.95. 2 CDs only $29.95. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-454-6400 or send $19.95 for 2 cassettes or $29.95 for 2 CDs plus $4.95 shipping to 70s Feelings. P.O. Box 1164-EC6, Monument, Colorado.
We pick up the action with about 9 minutes to go in the game, and UCLA is leading 21-15. USC has second down and 8 yards to go from their own 29-yard line.
Keep a double cover the receivers.
Allen's got it. He's across the 35. Allen now with 194 yards in this ball game on 34 carries. So they've got a war going in Seattle as well. 3rd down and 2. They give it to Allen, and Allen lunges forward. He's close.
He makes it, Steve. They gave him a good spot. Every bit of it.
7:22 to play in the game.
Let's look for a pass on 1st down.
Ball is on the Southern Cal 38. Nope, give it to the fullback Spencer, and he breaks it big. He goes down at the UCLA 45. One guy they have pretty well controlled inside that line defensively is Big Irv Eatman. He hasn't made much noise today, has he?
No, Eatman missed the tackle for about a 2-yard gain, but Spencer, the fullback, makes a tremendous run for the 1st down. Quick play right up the middle, good blocking by Foster.
Well, Spencer now has 60 yards to his plus side today. 1st down, Trojans. Ball is near the UCLA 44, and Marcus Allen with the ball coming down the right side. Tumbles out of bounds at the Bruin 36. If Washington and Washington State wind up with a 10-10 tie, and USC can win this ball game, then the Trojans literally are in a position where they could go to the Rose Bowl.
Keith, you've got to set the stage. UCLA is trying to stop the run. They can't do it. They've got everybody up close to the line.
Marcus Allen's now got 204 yards in the game. 11 times this year he's over 200. Spencer takes a wallop as he goes through, trying for the first down. He holds on to the ball, and he gets the first down. Morgan and Butler just belted him. But the big kid from Berkeley gets the first down.
Well, he's been a big help to this Southern Cal team. We're talking about Spencer, the fullback. As we look at Marcus Allen, 36 rushes. That's his average for the season in each game.
First down, Trojans. The ball is at the 33 of UCLA. Bruins are leading by 6. Mazer sets up to throw it. He goes for Simmons over the middle in this one. He again waited too long. He had Simmons earlier, and he just simply didn't deliver the ball soon enough.
When you wait as long as Keith just mentioned, you give the linebackers a chance to get depth. Look how wide open Simmons is. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Finally, when it gets there, the linebackers force the ball to be thrown too high.
6 minutes and 16 seconds to play in the game.
Jimmy White, probably the fastest receiver, is in the ball game. Number 6.
Washington is now going ahead of Washington State, 17-7 here. Second down and 10. Allen, fumble! UCLA's got it!
You're going to see Allen go up towards the line of scrimmage. Watch Allen be charging into the line, and somehow he just drops the ball. It hits his chest, and that's his third fumble of the day, and the ball bounces right into the secondary where UCLA recovers.
And it's the 6th turnover for the Trojans. And the Bruins are in business at their own 32. They may have dodged a bullet there. 6:12 to play in the game. The tailback, Kevin Nelson, wrapping his arms around the ball, gets it out near the 34.
UCLA just wants to punch out a first down if it possibly can. Line up slow in the huddle, Keith. Take the full 25 seconds or as close to it as they possibly can between plays. Use the clock to your advantage. Taking their time.
Second down and 8. Nelson.
It's tough to make any yards against the Southern Cal defense. They don't expect to pass, and they're blitzing, bringing their cornerbacks up, forcing them very quickly into the backfield of UCLA. Plenty of time left. I've seen Southern Cal march the length of the field in less than 2 minutes on 3 occasions in this stadium. So don't go away.
Third down for the Bruins and 8 yards.
Here comes the blitz.
Ramsey has good protection. Gets it off. Intercepted by West. And Ramsey throwing the ball in a crowd. Troy West picked it off. As a matter of fact, he threw it right to West. Oh, what a turnover that is.
Well, Ramsey has had trouble on his judgment. He wants to force the ball. He's had 13 interceptions coming into this ball game. But you'll see he throws the ball right to number 9, Troy West. You can see West, number 9, just jumps up, cradles the ball in, and now Southern Cal is back in business.
Second interception of the day on Ramsey. Third turnover for the Bruins. Southern California's ball. First down at the UCLA 39. And 4:53 to play. The fullback. Spencer, look at the move he made. They had him at the line of scrimmage, and he jumps in at about the 35. I can't hear it, Jimmy. Second down, not 6. Ball is inside the 35. It goes to Marcus Allen. Allen going to the outside. He's got a first down.
Golly. Keith, that was a sensational run. There was nothing inside. Allen makes a little dip, sets up his block, uses his lateral speed, and jumps outside for 8 yards and the first down.
38 carries, 208 yards now in the ball game for Allen. And the UCLA man shaken up on the play is Mike Durden. There's your third quarter score up in Seattle as the Huskies have responded with a touchdown of their own. The lead 17-10.
As John Robinson pointing out what the options are to his quarterback, John Mason being as cool as he possibly can, giving him the options of what UCLA might do from this situation.
USC with 23 first downs, 19 of them on the ground, 4 through the air.
Keith, I'd rather have John Robinson in this situation coming from behind than any coach in America. He's so capable at this.
Got pretty good people on the field, too.
That helps.
From the 28 of the Bruins, first down. Goes to Allen. Over the left side he goes for about 7. Martin Moss just came out for the UCLA defensive unit, and they are beleaguered at the moment. UCLA offense needing, really, to sit on that ball a while in order to give them some opportunity to let that defense rest as Allen leaves the game for a moment. But the UCLA defense just got to tighten the old belt.
Boy, it's tough to do when the momentum changes. Allen is hurt right now, Keith, it appears.
Second down, 4. Go inside to the fullback, Spencer, and Spencer's got a first down as a big surge up the middle. Open the door for him. He goes inside the UCLA 15 to the 14.
As we look at Marcus Allen, looks like his knee is bothering, or his shoulder's bothering him a little bit. But give credit to Bruce Matthews, Tony Slayton, and Roy Foster for their surge right up the middle, letting Spencer make the first down.
Time remaining in the ball game. First down. Just short of the UCLA 14. Bruins now with 8-man front up there. They go to Spencer again, and Spencer goes inside the 10, down to the 7. Boy, he's picking up the pieces.
He's running like a wild man, Keith. He was hit on the last 2 carries, short of what he finally made, just with leg drive and right through for 9 yards on that play.
Allen comes back. Spencer has 87 yards. He has to leave the ball game for a moment. In comes McClanahan at fullback.
Take a timeout, John. Get settled. Take a timeout. Attaboy. They needed that. Things weren't quite settled.
So UCLA with 3 timeouts remaining. The Trojans now have 2. 2 minutes and 17 seconds to play in a ball game. The Bruins trying to protect the 6-point lead.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Are you tired of overnighters that don't go over well? Or extra beds that take an extra set of hands just to set up? Then the Aero Extra Bed in a Minute is your dream come true. This amazing premium quality airbed automatically inflates itself, turning any room into a bedroom in just 1 minute. There's no hand pump, no foot pump, no pumping at all. Just plug it in, push the button, and the patented built-in pump instantly inflates the Aero bed in just 1 minute. It's so easy, it even unrolls itself. So BYOB, bring your own bed on vacation, on business trips, in your camper, on your boat, or even keep a spare in your car trunk. It's like sleeping on air, anytime, anywhere, even every night. The AeroBed gives you the same comfort and support of premium mattresses at only a fraction of the cost, with luxury features like the exclusive adjustable support sleep system and the one-touch comfort control that instantly adjusts the bed from soft to firm while you stay in bed. Plus, the aero bed deflates in about 5 seconds for easy storage, using 80% less space than a rollaway bed. The Aero Extra Bed in a Minute is non-allergenic and easy to clean. And best of all, it uses all your standard size linens. Your Aero Bed comes complete with the attached electric airflow pump, the one-touch comfort controls, and patented quick-release deflation valve, all for just 4 easy payments of only $33. But listen to this. If you call within the next 30 minutes, we'll take off an entire payment. Through this special television offer, you'll receive the Aero Bed for just 3 easy payments of $33. Plus, as a special bonus, we'll give you this convenient carrying bag absolutely free. Call the toll-free number right now to get Imaginaire's Aero Extra Bed in a Minute sleep system, plus the free carrying bag, all for just 3 easy payments of $33, plus shipping and handling. You can use your credit card or pay by check right over the phone. Turn any room into a bedroom in just 1 minute with the Aero Extra Bed in a Minute from Imaginaire. Call the toll-free number on your screen now.
Trailing in the ball game by 6, 21-15. UCLA defense trying to dig in. 8-man front again for the Bruins. Allen. Touchdown. Three touchdowns on the year for Allen. 40 carries today, 219 yards. It's 21-21 tie, and now Steve Jordan is going to try to break the tie. Out of Scott Tinsley's hold, it is good.
Love comes in all shapes and sizes this month on Direct Ticket. This love triangle.
She's married, Ishmael.
Makes them square off.
You have to let go. That's the way things are.
Ethan Hawke, Snow Falling on Cedars. They see love from a different angle. Malkovich! His.
I want to be John Malkovich.
It's my head! John Cusack, Cameron Diaz, being John Malkovich. Love in all forms. Playing this month on Direct Ticket pay-per-view.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Andy Kaufman in the wrestling match. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the pond? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis too, baby? Are we losing touch?
Man on the Moon. This month on Direct Ticket pay-per-view on Direct TV.
Catch these films coming to DirecTV. July 21st, Winona Ryder, Academy Award winner Angelina Jolie, Whoopi Goldberg, Girl Interrupted. July 28th.
Take my hand, boy.
Sometimes miracles happen in the most unexpected places. Tom Hanks in the Academy Award nominated The Green Mile. He's no ordinary robot.
But I saw the inner me.
Robin Williams is Bicentennial Man. Don't miss these hit films coming to DirecTV.
So now it is up to Terry Donahue, UCLA Bruins, and his coaching staff. They have 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the game. They have a fine field goal kicker. They are behind for the first time in this ball game since that opening field goal by USC. They are behind by a point, 22-21.
There's the scoring drive, set up by interception. Troy West, number 9, the strong safety.
Tom Ramsey, the quarterback, will put it up on first down. He won't eat it. Yes, he does. He shoveled the ball off to Bruno, the fullback, and Frank gets about 2 yards. Jack Del Rio, who has played a heck of a ball game for USC at outside linebacker, a freshman from Hayward, was all over Ramsey, and Tom dumped it off to his fullback for a 2-yard pickup. Willie Curran, number 18, comes in. A minute 53 to play in the game. Americans had 3 timeouts remaining. The Trojans 2. Tim Reitman goes in motion. They haven't thrown to him much today. The pass is thrown, incomplete, intended for Curran, who had lost his footing and fallen down.
I think we should mention that Cormac Carney, the UCLA's leading receiver, was injured early in the ball game and has not returned. This has handicapped Ramsey to some degree.
Mike Young is in. He's a freshman from Visalia, California. He goes in at a receiver spot. Townsell is out there, wide to the top of the picture. It is 3rd down and 8. Big play. It is complete. It is caught by JoJo Townsell. Up across the 40 for a first down.
It's a sensational catch. He's going inside, getting in behind Turner, number 34. But watch this sensational acrobatic catch. Turns 360 degrees, catches it, and falls for the big first down.
JoJo has caught 5 for 85 yards today. First down, UCLA at their own 41. Bruins can go to the Rose Bowl if they can pull it out. And Washington beat Washington State. Ramsey's pass is away. It's too high. It's intercepted.
Penalty.
But there's a penalty flag on the field. Joe Turner comes down with it.
It's roughing the passer, Keith. So UCLA gets another chance.
Whoa, what a mistake if that's the case.
August Curley, number 87.
That's the second time, isn't it? Yep, that's what it is.
Let's watch it again. August Curley, number 87. Ramsey's rolling out.
Ramsey makes a mistake here now, Frank, by throwing the ball.
Throws the ball too high. Curley, number 87, goes right into him after the ball was thrown. The 15-yard penalty. First down, the clock does start. UCLA's got to get their play called and get out of the huddle.
Minute and 8 seconds to play in a ball game, and it's first down. UCLA at the Southern California 44.
First down.
UCLA with 3 timeouts. Southern Cal with 2. And Johnson has pretty good leg for the Bruins. If they have to go for the field goal. Here's Ramsey back to throw. Penalty flag is down. The pass is incomplete, intended for Reitman.
Keith, if my memory is right, Reitman, their leading receiver, has not caught a pass.
Caught one.
Caught one.
One.
That's right. One
for 3 yards.
That's for 3 yards. That's right.
It's against the Bruins. Now the Bruins make a mistake. Motion.
Receiver was a little bit anxious to get down and get open.
A minute and 3 to play, and the penalty will back them up to the 49.
Keith, what is Johnson's range, the kicker for UCLA? What's his longest field goal?
Formation on the offense. First down.
Well, his longest is 49 yards, and he's 7 out of 9, over 40 yards.
2 completed passes is all they need.
First and 15. Ramsey goes short over the middle. The pass is caught by the fullback, Bruno, coming out of the backfield, and the big fullback goes hammering down inside the 40 to the 37. Frank Bruno from Metuchen, New Jersey.
Well, that was a great call because the Southern Cal, there's the kicker, Johnson, number 8. Oh, he has got the pressure. All the marble, possibly a Rose Bowl.
Time called by UCLA, stopping the clock with 55 seconds to play in the game.
Question: can Imodium really change your life? Well, you might still find yourself trapped in the bathroom, pulling into every rest stop, stuck on the sidelines, or having one of those days when you just can't leave the house. Isn't it time to feel like you again? Imodium AD safely, gently relieves diarrhea, often in just 1 dose. Imodium AD, restore yourself.
There are some songs that reach deep into your soul.
Love is strong. I don't want
Presenting the Deep Soul Collection.
I've been loving you
All the great soul singers,
too long.
from Otis Redding to Solomon Burke.
If you need me,
Get Deep Soul on CD or cassette for just $12.99. Order with your credit card and get a free bonus album featuring Benny King.
so darling, stand by me.
That's 2 great soul albums, 32 hits.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world.
Then audition other soul albums, satisfaction guaranteed. So order with your credit card and get 2 albums for $12.99.
Call 1-800-970-7733 to order Deep Soul for $12.99 for CD or cassette plus $3.99 shipping and handling. Use your credit card and receive a free bonus album. Or send check or money order to Deep Soul, Department 11, Richmond, Virginia, 23280.
The thing I like the most about the DR chipper is the quality. This is a first-rate, what I would call industrial strength piece of machinery for a private homeowner.
The DR chipper is a wonderful machine. I can put a 20-foot long tree in it. It'll take the whole thing without bogging down.
DR chipper will do a heavy wood, a soft wood. I've done cherry, hollies, oaks. It does the job, and that's basically what people are going to put their money up. That's what they want. Something's going to do the job and do a good job, and that's DR.
You can try out a DR chipper for 30 days risk-free. Call 1-800-553-1515 for your free DR chipper catalog and video. There's no obligation, so call now, 1-800-553-1515.
When my daughter, Janie, went off to college, it was hard on the whole family. Especially CJ. They were so close. Now Janie lives across the country. But with MCI 5 cents every day, we can talk like she's still at home. With MCI, our long-distance calls are just 5 cents a minute every evening and all weekend long. And only 7 cents a minute the rest of the time.
Hello? Janie? It's Mom. Hi, Mom.
Call now to sign up for MCI 5 cents every day and get a low 5 cents a minute rate every evening and all weekend long, and just 7 cents the rest of the time, so you can save every day.
Listen, CJ really misses you.
Oh, I miss him too. Let me talk to him.
Okay, here he is.
CJ? How you doing, boy?
Call 1-800-243-5036 today to sign up and get 120 minutes of free calls when you pay with a credit card.
22-21, USC leads. Bruins with a win. Washington beating Washington State have a chance to go to the Rose Bowl. That issue far from settled in Seattle, but last we heard it was 20-10 for the Huskies. Ramsey gives it to Nelson, and Nelson is decked by Keith Browner, number 57, an outside linebacker who had taken one step into across the line of scrimmage, and he was right there to hammer the Bruin tailback. They call 2 plays in the huddle. It brings up 3rd down and 3.
Then UCLA needs 9 yards to get him in range for the...
Oh, they don't get it, or do they? Yeah, they may have.
Yes, they gave him the first down.
Number 79, Ussery, and 51, Banks. And they couldn't, I don't think, quite contain him. His lunge is enough. And UCLA has a first down with 28 seconds to play in the game.
Keith Nelson could have scored, except for that arm that Southern Cal reached out and got him. He was on the open field.
The Bruins spend the timeout. They have 1 remaining. 28 seconds to play.
Keith, the field goal right now would be 50 yards. Second.
Well, I would imagine Norm Johnson is so pumped up that he could probably kick it that far. Accuracy might, however, become a problem.
What UCLA has got to decide, this is what they're discussing. Terry Donahue done a great job bringing the club down the field for a chance for the Rose Bowl. Trying to decide what will we do. We've got to make some first, a little more yardage. We'd like to, but we don't want to get thrown for a loss because that takes us out of the field goal range. That is a tough decision, Chief.
Well, what little wind there is in the air going into the closed end of the Coliseum would be in his face. I don't see any particular evidence of it having an impact on the game today. And the flags are wafting rather gently. It is first down. From the 34, they give it to Nelson. Nelson cuts it back over the left side, goes inside the 30, and boy, he had some room again. Joey Browner took his feet from under him. It's going to be Norm Johnson. Party, I think.
Keith, they need to set it up in the middle, over to the right, right in
one
front of the
timeout
goal.
left. Now they spend the timeout. They spend it with 5 seconds.
Keith, they messed up there. They had time to run one play and put the ball right in front of the goalpost. But this young man, on his shoulders, UCLA is in the Rose Bowl, or they're not if he misses it.
Now, they're on the near hash mark, of course, but he side wheels into it. It's a lot better for him being where he is,
yes,
than being on the other side.
That's correct, because it's more of a compensate kick when you're on the right hash mark for a sidewinder. It's going to be, what, Keith, 45 yards, 46 yards. Here it is, the Rose Bowl.
Well, it's close to 47. He's marking very close to the 47.
He's back 8 yards. That's a little bit more than normal. 7 is desired.
Should be the last play of the ball game. 4 seconds on the clock. 4.
Oh, my goodness.
Terry Donahue.
Look at those faces.
Ron Robinson.
Look at Terry.
89,000 people on their feet. 46 yards officially, they say. Snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is blocked. Chica and West came storming in. The game is over. The Trojans win it 22-21.
You never know whether he hit it or not. Well, the Southern Cal team was in the backfield, Steve.
They came storming, didn't they?
Didn't they, though? Conquest
echoes again in the Coliseum.